Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to Let's Play God of War. Last time we got a kick-ass fight with a stranger, and we discovered that our journey is all about reaching the highest mountain peak to scatter the ashes of Atreus' mom.
But we cannot stay here. Boy.
There was so much. I thought. You're all right.
I am all right. Come. Gather your things. We are leaving.
Thought I wasn't ready.
You are not. We have no choice now. Prove me wrong.
Yes, sir. The mountain. It's gonna be a long trip.
Yes, but an important one.
Whoa. How did this happen?
Me and a stranger had a DBZ fight. It's no biggie.
Was he?
I do not know.
What do you want with us? We're nobodies. Did you kill him?
I did what had to be done.
Could have died. Never leave me alone again. All right?
All right.
Aw, poor Atreus. Also, take note of how they denote ledges that you need to climb.
You've had to
Yellow
kill people
paint, like
before,
Uncharted.
haven't you? You're used to it.
We do what we must to survive.
Animals, I get. They're food. Draugr, they're supposed to be dead. But people, they're trying to survive too.
Close your heart to it. On our journey, we will be attacked by all manner of creature. Close your heart to their desperation. Close your heart to their suffering. Do not allow yourself to feel for them. They will not feel for you.
I understand.
There it is. Close your
Has it been here all
heart
this
to
time?
it.
Why
Boy,
don't you help me up there? I can get a better look.
boy, close your heart to this puzzle. Close your heart to the climbing.
Good idea.
Gonna grab some more hack silver real quick. Then we will boost Atreus up so we can drop a chain down so we can get across.
Hup.
We lowered the bridge before so he could get to the chain and do his thing.
Boy.
Yes, sir.
This feels like the basis for most of the puzzles. These very good boy puzzles that we must close our hearts to.
That hanging bucket. An offering cask? Mother said Odin's disciples fill them with gifts and hang them where thieves can't reach them. That one looked really old.
Foolish.
What is? Worshipping the gods?
The gods care nothing for them. They should not pray to monsters.
Around this time, Atreus should be getting a little bit suspicious at what Kratos has against the gods. Now we have to re-raise the bridge so we can call the axe back and drop this bucket, of which there will be so very many throughout the entire game that we have to drop. Which means we have to redo this because the chain is unfortunately on the other side of the bridge. That's okay, we will close our heart to the tedium. And climb this chain and look at ripped-ass dad Kratos. And how lavish the muscles are. Oh man, every time he moves, it's just money.
Father, will we see others on the road?
Yes.
Friendly?
No.
They'll try and rob us?
Possibly. Yes.
Oh.
And this is for backtracking later. One of my major nitpicks with this game is that every time you kick a chain down to open up a shortcut, you automatically start climbing down. Like I said, a nitpick. It's just a fairly common one.
Look. All this time, there's been a protection stave around our entire woods. But the stave's broken there. Did you cut those down?
She had marked the tree she wished used for her pyre.
Why'd she do that?
Come. No looking back now.
So, remember that golden handprint from the literally opening seconds of the game that was on the tree that Kratos cut down? So we now know that the golden handprint on the tree was Kratos' wife's.
So, how long will it take to get to the mountain?
I do not know.
Before winter falls?
I do not know.
Okay, okay. They don't see us. Should I fire?
Wait for my mark.
Oh, wish he had fired at the target that I threw the axe at. Ah well. Love this nice foggy effect. So from time to time I get to talk about the inspiration for different combat systems in the games I LP. Now, God of War, I can't stand what a cliche this is to say, and I blame many writers for making it such a cliche to compare things with Dark Souls, but, like, come on! This very clearly cribs a lot of notes from Dark Souls. Like, it's obvious. This isn't, oh, it's a little bit tough, it's just like Dark Souls. This is literally that combat system at its foundation.
Boy, focus.
It's this game's own take on it, but, like, it's... Come on. Anyway, once upon a time in Final Fantasy LP, I mentioned how the ATB, the active time battle system, was inspired by American football. Well, God of War's combat owes some notes of inspiration to football too, only the football in the FIFA games. Not the game itself, mind you, but it's one game with static rules every time. But there are so many ways for the game to play out that if you play 1,000 matches of FIFA, you'll have 1,000 completely different experiences. They'll be anchored by a set of those of common rules, but they'll play out differently each time because of how many variables there are. I think what they mean when they compare God of War to FIFA or say that they took inspiration from FIFA is, yeah, the game is scripted and you're going to encounter the same enemies in the same arena, in the same arenas every time you play through it, but they want to give you enough options in how you play and how you build Kratos, because, you know, it's 2018, of course, we have to include RPG systems and everything, like detailed ones at that. That you don't necessarily just do the same things over and over every fight, and as you progress through the game, you get more and more options. So that if you play through the game twice or 3 times or whatever...
What was that? Did I help?
If you want to help, distract them. Whoever is not my focus should be yours, but only when safe to do so.
I can do that.
You could viably do different things each time.
Boy.
There's a Jötnar settlement ahead.
Jötnar.
but they're all sort of connected, so sometimes I can feel my way through stuff I shouldn't know. You know?
So, Kratos being unable to read the local language and Atreus being capable of it and capable of kind of fumbling his way through related languages, like the languages of the giants and the Aesir and the Vanir gods and all that stuff. I think that's a really interesting detail, and they explore that really well. This is just our first taste of it. And if you look at the top left, where we just got that quest update, again, note the handprint. The main quest icon is, again, that handprint that we brought up earlier. And the trees that she marked for us to cut let everything in, whereas before their cabin in the woods was protected.
Anything else?
Space your shots. Speed costs accuracy.
Got it.
Inside this fancy chest, we sift through and grab Hell's Touch, which is something new. It is a light runic attack. We can have a light runic attack and a heavy runic attack equipped to our axe at any given time. We don't have any heavy runic attacks yet. We'll get some later. There are a whole bunch of light and heavies to choose from. We use this with L1 and R1. And Hell's Touch looks like this.
How'd you do that?
Just a nice, strong kind of get-off-me AoE move.
Move.
Thanks.
And this is just one of the ways that they start to open up the combat system a bit.
Yet.
It's fine. See? Father, help!
Hang on!
Hurry! I'm slipping!
Stay calm. Almost there.
That wasn't so bad.
Slow down. Your haste will cost us.
Sorry. More Draugr. But these aren't moving. Are they dead? I mean, more dead?
Boy.
Not dead, not dead!
On the bright side, that moment falling off the bridge basically counts as Kratos giving the boy a hug. Good job, Atreus. Putting himself in danger to get hugs. Oh, I don't have that follow-up yet. There's an upgrade for the parry that is a huge knockback. If I had it there, I would have pushed him off a cliff with it. Would have been sick. It's really good. Oop. Either way, the parry feels amazing to use. Like, they slow it down and pull in so lavishly. Oh, now we have these projectile Draugr to deal with. So when the arrow behind you is purple, it means that a projectile attack is about to hit you. If it's just bright red, that means you're about to get hit like that with a melee attack. And if it's white, it just means that there is an enemy behind you, but it's not loading up an attack just yet. I'll come back to that guy. I thought the hit would have finished him, the last one I did. Oh, man. The anti-air, like where he pounds you back down to the ground in Spartan Rage, is my favorite part of that. Right now our rage bar is not very long, so the duration of our Spartan Rage doesn't last.
Is that better?
Take even more time. It does not matter if you fire only once. Show me control.
Not only a nice teaching moment, Kratos is emphasizing that Atreus needs to be able to control himself.
Read it.
Oh, this used to be a marketplace. The giants used to gather here to trade with the gods a long time ago. Wonder if Odin was ever here. Whoa! Above us! Something's breaking through! Something's breaking through the wall!
And these are the Draugr that are kind of annoying. When you see the ring of yellow radiating out from their attacks, oh, I always misjudged that little poke. That means the attack is, oops, it will break your guard. There's also a red one that you will see later on. Oh, I'm messing up quite a bit. There's a red one, which means the attack is entirely unblockable. Now, I think in both of those cases, you can still parry. Oh, and that means that Atreus is in trouble. We have to go break him free. I think this is a tag team match. The unblockable ones, I actually am a little bit unsure of. I don't remember if that means they can still be parried, just not blocked. You can definitely parry the yellow ones, though. Again, they will just blow your guard open. Oops. I actually tried to parry there, but I forgot that I won't just automatically turn to complete the parry animation, so I still got hit. And this one's a little bit goofy. I wish the wall bounce did a little bit more damage. You can aim it so he goes over the cliff. I think you can also aim it so that they go through multiple enemies and do a bunch of damage and stun to them. So these heavy axe-wielding Draugr, the only major difference between them and the light ones that we've been fighting are that they're much tankier and they have a couple of unblockable hits. Okay, I need to watch for that a little bit more. Oops. Actually, yeah, the angle on the parry is a little bit tight. They have to be more or less right in front of you. Enemies. Ah. I started whipping him when I was a little bit past that one enemy. This is a little bit of a tricky one to use. And there's still one more? No? No, we're good.
How are you not tired?
See, I thought I saw one more health crystal. Yep. And up we go.
Do you hear that? What is it?
We will see. Stay close.
Suddenly the entire light and color palette shifts.
So we're going towards the scary singing?
We will indeed in a second. So we can fight everyone's favorite enemy type, the revenants. So they can turn incorporeal for a bit and sort of teleport around, like so. So what you need to do with these is get Atreus to hit her with an arrow before you start doing a combo so that you can actually get the full combo in. Kind of need to knock her out of that state. We'll have a few better tools to deal with the revenants down the line, but for now, this is kind of how these fights go. It's a little bit better when you can stun them and get the execute animation. This is okay, though.
That was a real revenant. Never thought I'd see one up close.
Nice thing about them is you can block their projectiles pretty easily. The ones where they scrape the staff on the ground.
I told you, boy. I know nothing more of it.
Look up there.
We will look up there in a second. First, we have this nice chest full of body parts. Cool. It was a sarcophagus. And from here, we... Woo! Yeah, no, forgot about that. Forgot about the parry rule. Also forgot I have a quick turn. I tend to not use that feature very much. So we're gonna cut down both sides of the chains for each side of the bridge.
Kill them if they try. I'm not afraid.
If we encounter men, you will stay out of it. Understand? You will stay out of it, boy. Speak no more of this.
Just having a casual conversation as we fight off Draugr now. So old hat already. Oh, I can't wait to get the upgrade for the running attack. That really should have been a default skill. And this is an optional area, but we're gonna complete this long fight anyway, just so we can get that storyboard that is within reach right now. I'm gonna just rip that thing open, have Atreus read it while I fight off the Draugr. Unfortunately, we can't do that mid-combat. Woo! So good.
Another one here.
It says his name is Hrungnir. Mother told me about him. A giant warrior made of stone. Looks like he was in a pretty big battle. Odin's there, Thor, even the world serpent. Oh, Thor must have smashed his head apart. See? But look, Hrungnir's body squished him. Idiot.
I enjoy Atreus' editorializing on Norse mythology.
Boy.
Sir. I've seen this language before.
So that's just for a bit of lore and an artifact that we can sell pretty soon. Also, this area is gigantic. I think by finding this first, we've actually skipped a smaller area that we're going to have to backtrack to in a bit. But that means there's a chest here, and then one a little bit further ahead on the other side of the bridge. And nothing but hack silver. That's fine. We will put that to good use eventually. Now let's go collect our, I believe this is our second apple. Very good. One more. We will get a substantial health upgrade. But for now, instead of climbing back up, let's follow this back out. Oop. Okay, yeah, it is one of these. So let's throw the axe away. Oh yeah, I could also just hit the D-pad and put it away. Oh, what fun is that, though? Then we get to recall it later and have it travel through an enemy. Wow, this White Walker stood no chance. What a punk. What a maroon. Oh, nope. Is that maybe not cuttable? No, it looks like it was.
Up there. But how?
Ah, son of a bitch, a revenant. There's the wheel for the bridge, though. Oh, if we could... Nah. Could have kept her cornered. That would have been nice. This is a rough combo of enemies. All we need now is a couple of snipers up top to also worry about, and this just becomes the trifecta of bad enemy types to deal with at this point in the game. We still need a little bit more time for our light runic attack to cool down. Oop! I fucked that up really bad. Oh well. Gives us a good excuse to pop rage, get a bunch of health back, and also speed this fight along. Couldn't quite kill him in that one rage. It's okay, we... Yeah, hey, it happened. Also, we have a stone that will give us rage, so there was no reason not to use rage in that fight anyway. It was actually way more efficient to do so. So that is a net win for us. Oh, and that fills it completely back up. Nice. I thought that would only give a small chunk. So now if things get really dicey for some reason, like I'm playing incredibly poorly, we have a second oh shit button. Ah. You have to time that pretty closely to get the parry. At least until you get a trinket from later on.
Well fought.
Alright, let's lower this bridge now. Oh, I remember this. So we let go, and... Oh, no, you have to... I think you just lower this, or you, hit this just a few times. Yep. Then the bridge lowers all the way, because the counterweight is gone.
All these dead. You think it's safe in there?
You think it's safer out here?
Point taken. Soft Svartalheim steel. That's going to be a crafting component because, again, of course, we have crafting to look forward to.
Oh, what's that smell?
Now!
The Hellwalkers? They're untouched. Look.
Someone start the fires! Sigmund, your knives!
So many days without meat.
Meat? Wait, us?
Behind me.
What if they change like the others? We'll have to keep them alive. Strip off their meat. A little at a time.
This fight is mine alone.
So I love that they have no health whatsoever. They are exactly as squishy to Kratos as they should be. That's fantastic. Of course, we get round 2, which is, I think, a bunch of Draugr, it sounds like. Shadow Warriors. Who are hissing and... Oh, they're hissing and growling. Makes them sound like Draugr, but no.
Atreus! Boy? Close your heart to it. Come then. We have a long journey. Wait here. I will handle this.
We'll check in on how Atreus is doing next time. Thank you all for watching. Take it easy. Have a good one.